What would the rank up do in this situation? If you want to be the rank ahead of yourself, you have to ask yourself what the rank ahead of yourself would do. Because you want to play like the rank ahead of yourself if you want to be that rank. You want to play at the rank you think you should be at. Today we're going to give notes for the silvers out there in the chat. Nobody wants to be stuck in silver. It's cringe, it's weird, and you suck. Where's this drone going? If you're knocked, you're probably going in from lobby. I'm assuming that's why you're setting this drone up. And this is like giving you no info. Like this drone sucks. You want drones that provide info, especially in such a low rank. They're probably not looking for the drones. They're probably not actively searching for those. So like try to get it somewhere up high or somewhere where you can just see a lot of the area, because like the drone in loan office, like yeah, I guess you'll know if they go in there, but realistically you're not like doing anything with it. Like you can get a drone that can see all of lobby and then you'll see if they walk into loan office from there, right? But kind of unnecessary there. Just honestly just wasting your time, your own time right there. Not a big deal, but like you'll never kill somebody doing that, I guess. That's okay. Checking those spots is okay. You want to try to like ADS before you peek it, because if you peek it on ADS and they're already looking at it, they will just shoot you before you can kill them. So super risky rappel. Yep, that'll happen. So ideally this is what you do in this situation. Instead of dropping down and then shooting the door open, you go over to this roof right here and you shoot the door open from there. And then you drone it, and then when you're ready to enter, that's when you drop down, because this is just a terrible spot to be in general. They can peek you from the window or the door. You never want to really be in this spot. And you especially don't want to try to repel that once that door is open when you have no info on it, because you're just fucked. Like, you're just dead. And obviously that's what happened. All right, so that's a pretty simple mistake. That's pretty easy to fix. So it's just the little stuff like that. Just planning ahead what you're gonna do, so that way you don't like literally fuck yourself over, right? We got the Finca pick, running the spear, hoping there's the suppressor on it, but I respect the non-LMG. I mean, if you really wanted to get more kills and like have a better, like you would run the LMG. I mean, by the time this video is uploaded, the LMG won't be good, so the spear is probably the move, but spear suppress, you love to see it. You love to see it. That's a Poxonlox classic. Respect the spear suppress, boys. Going for the garage shake, getting some info. Nice, I like it. All right, where do you put the drone here? I usually put it back behind one of these tires so you can see, but it's still in cover. Like always when you get off your drone, you want to put it somewhere where it's just a little bit in cover so they don't just shoot it. Like you don't want them to just shoot your info. Because if they shoot this drone here, you're not going to be able to use it later once you have this control, right? I love how there's dock every round. That's crazy. Okay, bit of a whiff. Might want to work on the mechanics a little bit. But you know, use the control to your advantage. Strange. That was a strange nade. I mean, you do have another one, but like... You know this guy's on the Mira, right? You're in silver. They're always playing on the fucking mirrors. You know this guy's just standing on... There's probably not an ADS. If you just swing this and throw it where the Mira is at, you're going to kill him. Like, I guarantee it. And, like, now that you have this control, you probably just want to keep the control. I mean, you are pushing to a Mira, so I don't hate the rotate. I don't hate the rotate. That's actually probably a smart move. And you are rotating early enough that it's actually going to help your team. This is fine. I mean, they shouldn't be here at this point. It is silver, so I don't really know. They might be, but... This rotate's okay. The fact your entire team is dead kind of sucks. At this point, I would probably rotate down to your ace to help him and try to get the sight wall. Because if you can get to him, get the diffuser, go for a plant and cover the plant, you could probably win. Whereas pushing down the staircase is very difficult. And like, this is just a difficult fight to take as an attacker. So instead of coming here late round with these numbers, you'd want to rotate server side with your ace, who has server control, to go for a plant instead. Check your right. Nice. Okay. Okay. Nope. Nobody on the mirror. Good. Nice. Yeah, take that. You take that right away. You take that right away. You get deep into sight. Hold that control. Unfortunate. Not a bad try. I just think it is still the wrong option. Like that vigil sitting in the middle of the open was just kind of stupid on him. But Not terrible. Not terrible. Dude, it's hard because you're solo. I'm assuming you're solo queuing. So if you have one teammate that can play a hard breacher and come up and open that hatch, you can open up that garage mirror from above. You can't play that from above. If you open the two sight hatches, they just can't move around in sight and you can just plant the bomb. especially because like most of them were on site. I think they were all on site at that point, but it's hard to say because like you guys aren't like clearing the whole map, obviously. Where'd the drone end up? Again, yeah, like you can put these drones in lobby. There's so many drone spots that will give you info on all of lobby. That's such a good like area to put drones, but you're missing that opportunity by leaving them on the ground. Like if you're just start jumping your drones up these things, you'll get them on the lamps, you can get them up on the ATM machine, you can get them on these bushes, anywhere off the ground is just a better spot for this room specifically because you can get more info. And it kind of goes for like every map and every room is like, if you get it in a high corner in the room, you can see more of the room and it's better info. Especially in silver, they will not find those drones. Like they will not be looking for drones. And you can use that to your advantage, right? That Vigil was running the Boschi, which, you know, if we're going for the tactical advantage, it's not the play, but I feel like that guy's just having a good time in silver, so I'm not gonna judge it too. Nice shots, good kill. Way to take off that drone there. That was smart, that was good. I respect that one because it was safe, right? You weren't exposed to any other angles there. You knew he was in the open. You had that angle open, and you just fucking you just got a free kill right there, and that was really well played. They do have the double mirror setup on here, so knowing that you see these mirrors, you now know you cannot push through this room unless you open them, right? You can see the hatch is soft, which your Ash could come to the window and open, or you could even go and thermite above these mirrors. And the second you thermite above these mirrors and hold that, your teammates can then push in here. So if you're about to push into the mirrors, that's going to be really upsetting, especially because two people are standing on them. So you can just force these guys off the mirrors while your team come in on them, and then you've just single-handedly like won the round. You could also try thermiting that wall and planting on the wall with cover, but that's going to be a little tougher because you're worried about blue flank, square flank, archives flank, and your team has now dropped the diffuser in the basement. So that's like this isn't the worst play, but it's not the best play, if that makes sense. This is definitely not the best play. Yeah, you want to instead of fighting the guy's site, you want to fight this blue guy to retake the diffuser and relieve that pressure off your backside. So instead of pushing onto site, you push the guy who's off the site holding the diffuser, work for the space back on the diffuser, get the diffuser, and then you worry about site afterwards. But you want to relieve that backside pressure that your fucking Yana lost the diffuser in blue for whatever reason, but that should be your main priority. Like the thermite distraction run into kitchen would have worked if you first killed the Vigil and had the diffuser with you. You could have planted that. So that was actually a good play. It just happened at the wrong time. So last guy's the Boschi playing the diffuser. You do know this. I haven't heard any call-outs yet, so that sucks. There's only 30 seconds because they kind of have to hurry up. Opening the hatch would be a good idea. Nice. Blackbeard can grab the diffuser here and go plant. Okay, barricaded himself in. He's literally stuck in here. Your teammates cannot lose this. Why drop? Don't drop. He's barricaded in. Fuck. What the fuck is happening? That guy could have just sat there. That guy could have just sat there and won the round. That's crazy. I don't know why he ripped it down. No mic audio then, whatever. Oh, the corner lobby echo cam. That's a classic. Beautiful. I like the choice. Yeah, normally I throw it up there. But that works too. You can actually use this one to stun people now too, I think. But it might be too far range unless you're like on spiral. But yeah, they're not going to fucking look here for an echo. Like, they'll never shoot this in silver. I'm like 99% sure they'll never look there for a cam in silver. They probably don't even shoot the fucking default cam now that I think about it. What the fuck? So, at this point, you have not seen a single person, and you're at 2:15 in the round. It's been 45 seconds, 2:10. You know there's nobody in sight, right? This is when I would kind of be like, huh. Well, if they're not in lobby, they're not in square, they're either one in the basement or two on the windows. Those are the only other spots they can be. Or on the skylight, like the marble skylight on the roof getting to jump over, right? So if you're sitting here at 2:10 and you haven't found anyone in any of these spots, they have to be in the other spots, right? So I would probably be like, dude, something's going on. Where are my teammates at? Where the fuck are these guys? Because they just literally repelled in the site window and planted. And instead of sprinting here, you should definitely have your gun up because they planted in the site already, right? You want to be ADS'd on your retakes. Instead of just sprinting in, that was kind of mad lad material right there. At this point, you have to jump out the windows or kill them from lobby. This is like one of the hardest retakes right here, so yeah, this is really one of your only options. They're smart, they rappel down, but they're not. Yeah, you're just fucked at this point. You're just fucked. You just can't win. Yeah, you know that. So yeah, I mean, having somebody on site would be nice. Just kind of have to be aware of where your teammates are at, I guess. That's tough. Even I like struggle with that sometimes. Alright, you got the basement hold with the Wamai. Cade. I like the Cade Mira setup. That's good. Those are good ops for this site. Wamai's good pick. Valk's a great pick. Thunderbird's like meh, but the Mira spots are good. I like that main Mira. This guy's running down blue. You should probably kill this guy. I know you're a beast. I don't like the barricades. Don't barricade off-site. Like, play outside of the site. So instead of starting the round off here, start off your round extended out of the site. Start off your round in server or on blue stairs. Like, you can play in server and barricade the blue stairs and just watch dirt. And then when they come blue stairs, you know, you try to fight them, get back to site. You basically want to hold that control. Because if they don't drone that area and they don't actively, like, look for you there, you will probably just kill somebody. You'll probably just get a free kill every time you do that. So if you're getting droned, you shoot the drone, come back to site. If you don't get droned, you just kill them, right? So extending out of the site and starting out of the site is a very, very strong thing that I feel like lower ranks just completely miss. The hatch isn't even reinforced, which is, you know, kind of sucks because Cade, you can't Cade a hatch when it's not reinforced. And that hatch is super strong. And if you're Wamai, you can probably just run up and get them anyway. So yeah, try to get those hatches. That's what the fuck? Like, how are these people just walking into site? What the hell is that? This guy's fusing. You could probably get aggressive on him. Knowing he's alone. I think he's alone. You know, next time he goes to fuse, you just walk out and shoot him. Hold a slightly more aggressive angle, but I don't hate it. He probably knows you're there because you just killed Ying here. He should. If he's a good player, if he's gold, he should know. You always want to think of what would the rank up do in this situation. If you want to be the rank ahead of yourself, you have to ask yourself what the rank ahead of yourself would do. Because you want to play like the rank ahead of yourself if you want to be that rank. You want to play at the rank you think you should be at. You shouldn't play at the rank you are at and think you should be at the rank above. You should play at like you're the rank above in order to get to that rank, right? If I want to be champ, I should play like a champ. I should beat champs. If I want to be gold and I'm silver, I should play like a gold and I should beat golds. You just got to think about what better players would do. That's always a question you should ask yourself. What would a good player do? If I'm sitting in a corner and I killed one person, a better player would call out that I'm in that corner. Therefore, I should move to a new corner, right? I should move somewhere else and keep the info stale. Also, I have no fucking clue how Ying just walked into site like that, but that's crazy. Honestly, if you notice that like everybody does that in this rank where they just walk around like that, just play Capcan. Just play Frost. Play Capcan and sit beside your traps. If you play Capcan and you know everyone crouch walks around just looks for Capcan traps, put your traps down and sit next to them, and when they go to shoot your traps, you shoot them in the face. Because if they're not droning and they're looking for traps and they're not holding the appropriate angles to stop you from just swinging them and killing them. I like these holes. I like those holes a lot. Keep making those. I like the zombie pick too. That's unfortunate. Oh, that's very interesting. That was a like massive waste of Kibas. I think you know that. I don't like using Kibas just on doors. Unless it's like to make a play, because like castle barricades are just way more effective. Some footholds along that wall behind you are good to watch the hop in through the single window. Similar to the ones you made on the right here, you can just make them behind you for the window hop in. Just like that, beautiful, good work, solid. An impact would also work, but you used it on the square wall. That angle is pretty niche, that other one you made, like you're probably not gonna get many kills from it. Okay, you know Jan is cloning here. Oh shit. Yeah, I would just stop peeking that, to be honest. Yep, I would just stop peeking that, to be honest. They just have, I don't know, it's just kind of sketchy to peek it. That's good. That's a good move. That's a good move. Yep, this is a good move. They know you're coming from here, but It was okay. Like, I think that would work against gold, so I think it was a good play. Does that make sense? This is the point where you want to just chill out. So, because you know everybody's crouch walking around the map, it's a 2v4. You don't want to die. You want to keep these numbers alive. So, sit in a corner, wait for someone to walk past you. Like, try to be a little bit disciplined. Hold something your team's not holding, and, like, make sure they don't, like, sneak in, get control of the site, get 2 kills, and bring the round back, right? Nice shot. Nice shot. Clean. That was nicer than the Poxonlox controller shot right there. So yeah, you notice you're just running back and forth a lot. Let your teammate hold the one door, you hold the other. And just hold more passive angles. Holding these pixel angles, it just makes it an even gunfight. If you hold weird prone angles where it's like they are checking a ton of corners as they walk in, the second this guy walks in the door, he has to check this area, this area, this area, this area, this area, this area. And you could just be fucking prone, like looking at this. Like he's going to come past you at some point and you're going to kill him. But if you're holding this one long angle, he's going to check that. He's going to check this. Then he's going to check this. He's going to come around, slowly peek one at a time. Then he's going to walk in and be exposed to all of them. So you want to have that angle on him when he's exposed to all these angles. So instead of holding the angle directly down through the door, you want to be holding the angle on this wall right here. And no matter where you're holding that angle from, you're going to shoot him in the side, right? And he's not going to know where you're at unless they have a cam on you, which somehow they do. Bring the Azami back. I like the Azami. You're clearly a beast with the Azami gun, so like, yeah, might as well keep running it. I like the Reflex C. That's a nice touch as well. I also run that. We got the Spear Suppress coming out from Major Undertaker. We got the Reflex C on the Azami. Like, you love to see it. See, this is what I'm saying with the extending out of sight like I was before. Like, barricading all these doors to sight just confirms that it's clear. So if the attacker's drone and see that it's barricaded, they're like, okay, well, we're clear up to here, and like nobody's gonna rotate through on us, so we can just go and take it and have all that control for free. So it's just like you're not wasting any time, and like it's very easy for them to just surround the site, which you don't want. This is like kind of a shit angle. I would do the same thing, but back up like 10 feet. Because your face is like stuffed in this hole, so they just have to hit anywhere around this hole and they'll kill you. But if you're way back, like you're gonna be a much smaller target for them. So you want to back up off your angles as well.
Keep up area on duty.
Like he's gonna shoot you in the face. You're dead. You're dead. If he comes down here, you're dead. Unless he's sprinting, but he should see you first on this angle. Okay, he's just so dumb. He's so dumb. Instead of holding that, I would play back by the server wall and watch for his toes. Then you shoot his feet. But by stuffing your face in it, he should kill you. Like, that guy should kill you like 9 out of 10 times. Like this. If you play back on this, this isn't horrible. This is nowhere near as bad. But like, the farther back you are, the harder it is. Yeah, this is perfect. This is the best angle you could pick right here. Even if they prone into this, like, they're not killing you. Yeah, probably want to reinforce this hatch. If you're going to play in here, you want to reinforce this for sure. They tried to hard breach it. I would just go back and keep holding your angle, man. This is kind of sketch because they can see you from the hatch right now. Whereas if you're in the site, they can't see you from the hatch. I think that's just straightforward. This is how you die. Doing this is how you die. Just want to throw that out here. Yeah, just sit like this. Just sit like this. Yeah, you're not exposed to the hatch. They can only peek you from one way. They drop the hatch, you can swing off it because you know where they're going to be in the middle of the open. Like, there's a lot of good reasons to stay in that spot. And you could help sight as well. All right, 35 seconds. I would be pretty confident that there's probably nobody coming over here now. Maybe one person. But they are fucking your team up on site. So I would probably start trying to get back to site to help. Yeah, he's still sitting in the hatch. What a loser, man. What a loser. Nice. No, this is a good play. I respect this play. You got to help site, take the pressure off it. Leave this guy to bait on the other side by himself. He'll come in later, you know? He's going to be late to the fucking party, and you're going to have the diffuser and kill everybody. Exactly like what's happening now. You still got to be wary of it, though. Like, this guy is going to come through site at one point, so you got to be careful of that. Maybe just be a little more passive, I'd say. In those last 10 seconds, you sit still, you're in a good spot. But yeah, that was smart to rotate back, help get the retake, get those guys out of vault, help your teammates when they need help because you don't have the numbers. So that's a good way to get the numbers back right there. The Doc Thunderbird every round is so strange, like so dumb, man. I feel like if instead of running Doc Thunderbird every round, these teams were running like Ella, Legion, Capcan, any of those 3 ops, like the traps would be so much better just because like people just don't drone for the most part. If people aren't droning, just run traps. It just makes sense. I wouldn't even open this wall, to be honest. I would use this control to push through the long desk. Like if your Ash could come to you, or your Thermite, and you could open that soft wall. Oh, you can even hard reach that soft wall. Because by opening this, you're just giving them angles onto you, you know? What the fuck? Yeah, see, now you're exposed to a bunch of different angles, which is not great. Like, you're not in a good spot now. But you were because the whole wall was shut. Nice, okay. Still know this guy's in the corner, so I'm expecting you to kill him or wait for your team. Realistically, if you're sitting here, you wait for your teammates to push through and kill this Doc. I think you saw him on your left, yeah. Nice. Some stimmy juice. Oh my god. Okay, 1v1. You know he's like kind of long desk area. Planning probably not the best. Planning here is good, but not in this spot because you're exposed behind you. You could probably get around to like the long desk or go plant up by the windows and get out, you know, play from the rappel. The post plant for this is not great. That's what I'm concerned about. Unless you're going to open square wall, but I think it's cated. Yeah, it's cated. Yeah, this is a good move. Get on your drone. I would move your drone over to the bomb. You're playing this really well. For a silver, this is a really good post plant. Like, just playing passive, playing back, waiting for the sound of the diffuser. You know he has no time. Actually, you went a little too soon. That would have been good if you waited 5 seconds to run. If you no, sorry, not 5. If you waited 3 more seconds to sprint at that guy, that's a guaranteed win. That guy could have downed you right there and just stuck the... He could have stuck the diffuse the second he downed you and still won it. But... he wanted his kill, so he killed you and lost. But yeah, it was pretty well played for a silver, you know. Yeah, this guy's silver. This guy's silver, so solid game. But like, obviously, there's a lot of inconsistencies. Like, yes, you went 13-4 this game, but I know that for a fact, like a lot of those plays that got you kills are also the plays that get you killed a lot of the time. So you just want to try to iron out as much inconsistency and as much risk as you can. So like the smarter you play and the more you set yourself up for easier kills, the more kills you're gonna get. But good game, man. Good game. Good shit. W gameplay. W gameplay indeed. Got to work on the mechanics more. Yeah, for sure. For sure. I mean, it's mechanics, but also just like positioning, I guess, or like the quality of your gunfights and your positioning. So late round, stop running around so much. And then when you are holding angles, try to only expose yourself to one thing at a time, right? Rather than sitting in an area where you can be killed from multiple different angles, you sit there, you hold one angle. If they walk into it, you kill them. The same way you went prone in server, killed the guy that walked down the server stairs. Like, that was a bad angle, but like you were only exposing yourself to that one angle. You know what I mean? So like you would only die if he walked down there and won his gunfight on you, which he could have because you picked a bad angle. But if you were playing that one by the door and holding that, you would have fucking rolled that guy 10 out of 10 times. So it's just the risk management. That's all. But it was good. It was good. Good game. Cool.